board and school officials. Since such actions tend to reduce the effectiveness of the schools, they should be avoided. That is the context of it. It is not a statement that you can't make personal statements. It's a statement that when you're talking about board functions, that you need to follow what is discussed in the board meetings and you know the goals. If you make a statement as I, the individual, believe this, that is not talking for the board, and that's not inappropriate. The context of this is speaking with regard to board functions, and I think that clarification needs to be made. Let's move on.
1.15, page 1 and 2 has an incorrect board address listed and needs to be updated. It's number 1.15 on both page 1 and 2. The board address needs to be corrected. It gives the old Shaw address. On page 3 of 1.15, it says the board should receive the agenda and supporting materials prior to the board meeting. And my comment there is even page 2, top of page 2, first thing on page 2. 1.15. And my statement in all caps is even special meetings, because there have been times when I have been uncomfortable that you walked into special meetings and the agenda was first seen in the special meeting.
That's been taken care of. All right. That's been taken care of.
No, this issue of special meetings, it depends on the timing of a special meeting. The legal requirement to call a special meeting is 24 hours. We know that because we issued the special meeting notice for this meeting yesterday. And so sometimes when there's a special meeting, sometimes it will be possible to get the agenda out in advance. Sometimes it won't. It depends on what's going on and why. I don't think if you were to say something along the lines of whenever it is feasible to get an agenda out to board members in advance of special meetings, I think that would be appropriate. But making it an absolute requirement under your board policy would negate any agenda that comes in violation of that policy. And I don't think we want to hamstring ourselves that way in the event of various emergency situations.
Yeah, and obviously this meeting is different because it was scheduled long ago. I mean, it was scheduled weeks ago, even though the notice went in yesterday.
Right, and yeah, I agree with that completely.
But yeah, I can see putting something like whenever possible there, but just leaving it and saying that you're going to do it and
Keep your voice up.
not doing it is not something that is reasonable. If we look at
You
one
can't
point,
even hear me at the time. You just keep your voice up, that's all. Just keep your voice up.
I'm sorry, I don't know.
I didn't say yell, just speak up. Speak so you can hear me.
If you look at page 4C, it states that we're doing approval of the treasurer's financial statement. And usually all we do is she gives a report, and we don't formally approve it. I'm just calling that to our attention that we need to, if we're going to have the policy, we need to follow it. And on G, it says that there's a listing of persons attending the meeting in the general audience, which again, we don't generally do on our minutes.
What was that? Listing the people who are in the audience in the minutes?
4C.
No, I'm asking what you say, not what number it was. What did you say? What did you say?
Read the caps.
What did you say, please? I don't understand what you wrote either. Would you please tell me what did you say?
Explain it. What I just said, and we'll say again,
That's all I asked. What did you say?
is that we do not follow this policy, and if we have the policy, we should follow it.
And the policy is, did you say that you wanted the number of people in the audience on the minutes?
it says a listing of those persons, not a number of them.
So the names of each,
listing.
the names,
That's what our policy says, and if our policy says it, we should either do it or we should change the policy.
so are you saying the names of everyone in the meeting, in the audience? Is that what should be in the minutes?
That's what it says here.
I'm asking for clarification, not for argument. I'm asking for clarification.
And what I'm saying again is that this is what's in the
Okay.
policy,
Can you
and
put that
we
up?
should
Because
either
I'm not seeing it.
115
page 4C. I'm looking at C and it says
G, go down to G. See the next one after C, there's a G.
board or administrative staff comment.
Minutes of proceedings on page 115, page 4. Go down to, and there should be an H there. Go down to minutes of proceedings, it's the end of the paragraph on minutes of proceedings.
I thought that there was a,
I'm sorry.
I thought you had a sign-in sheet out on the table. No.
Should we have one?
This is one of those that I would have liked to have had the opportunity to review in advance. I'm not sure if one of the laws specifically requires that.
Well, then why don't you take that time to review it? Because it wasn't presented to you as it should have been.
No,
So you can let us know about it next time.
Okay. Can you mark that down?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Let's move on.
Okay, if you go on to 1.16, it says public statements on work session topics will not be taken unless the board adopts a resolution regarding the topic at the meeting. And that's not consistent with our current, policy, current practice. This is this is on page 2 of 1.16. Page 2,
I'm not in there. What are you saying?
1.16. If you read that's not what we do.
Public statements on work session topics will not be taken unless the board adopts a resolution regarding a topic at the meeting.
That limits, many school boards do limit the topics that can be presented by the public to issues that are related to resolutions. It's not, I do not believe that one's required by law. I believe that one is an optional statement. And I would agree that it does not comport with your policy, your practice rather. Your practice has always been to accept statements from the public as you deem, or as they deem appropriate, really. You've never had a limit on it. I apologize.
So what do you say, take it out?
We can look into that one as well.
Thanks, please.
Okay, 1.117, it basically says that the board is going to decide decide how much we're budgeting for meetings on an annual basis, and designate who's to go to things if funds are tight. We haven't voted, to budget a certain amount that I recall in the time that I've been on the board. So my question is, do we want to, follow the policy, or do we want to continue doing what we have been doing and then the policy?
I think that one might require input from the treasurer, because I believe that she probably has some input from the auditor on that line item, and we may need to seek advice on that one.
1.18, the Board of Education desires to maintain open channels of communication between itself and staff. However, the basic line of communication will be through the superintendent. Therefore, all official policies, directives, and communications related to staff members shall be communicated by the superintendent and not directly from individual board members. But it goes on to state, staff members are not prohibited from contact from board members, but are encouraged to direct their concerns through the superintendent for resolution. So, this has been interpreted by various board members to say that staff members and board members should not talk, but it says very clearly that staff members are not prohibited from contacting board members. So I think we need to be clear that this does not prohibit conversation between staff members and board members, which is what has been stated many times.
I don't think it's ever been said. I think it's been said that we should not contact a staff member to ask them what's wrong. I think we should not go to them and ask them for a complaint. I think that's what we're saying. We don't go out searching for something to come back and complain about. But I've never heard anybody say you can't talk to a staff member. I've never heard that. Have you?
No,
Yes.
I have not heard that.
Yes. Anyway,
Possibly they've said it to you because they felt as if maybe it was the incident or incidents, where they felt you went out looking for something to complain about.
it hasn't been a problem with staff members, it's been a problem with administration. Anyway, there's a partial sentence in that 1.18. It says concerns regarding day-to-day operations and regarding various duties. And that's the end of the line. There's no full sentence there. And we either need to make it clear what we're talking about, or we need to delete that partial sentence.
We'll find out.
Next one?
Um,
Keep going on it.
1.20,
We're starting at the bottom of business to schools.
no,
You're gonna skip that part?
yeah, I figured there's not a whole lot of, this was something I had written down as a note rather than as a planned discussion. And I had, when I transferred it from my notes to my, things that I wanted to discuss, I didn't leave this only on the first one. There are a number of items on
But
there.
it's an interesting point that maybe we could go over. Individual board members may be interested in business schools on occasions for a variety of purposes. That could be subject to misinterpretation by staff members. We've had that problem a lot. Therefore, board members should inform the superintendent in advance of the purpose of such planned visits and shall make arrangements with the building principal for the visit. Official visits by board members require authorization of the board. We need to talk about that.
And I think the thing that needs to be underlined is the difference between an official visit where you're going and saying, I represent the board, and those things that we attend, and there are programs and meetings and award ceremonies and promotion ceremonies that are open things that are not official visits.
Okay, maybe idea of going to a classroom and sitting to watch to see what a teacher's doing, or walking in the halls to see what they're doing, or talking to people in the building that are supposed to be working because they're your have no business going there. You just don't have to. We don't visit the school for that. And that's the where we've had the problem.
But we visit for attending performances.
Yes,
We visit for attending award ceremonies, we
Absolutely.
visit. Oh, thank you, Mr. Martin. I am most grateful.
Okay.
So I'm just saying, let's not skip over the part that's important now. It's important that we don't want these schools and sit at people's desks and sit in the back of that classroom and tell them how to teach or what to do.
Yes,
And we
I
don't
agree with you
visit.
entirely.
Thank you.
One does not
And
tell
we
a
don't
teacher
visit
how to
our
teach.
friends because they work in the schools and we keep them from doing their work.
I
by sitting
agree
there
with you
talking.
entirely.
Thank you, just wanted to make that.
I agree with you
All right, move
entirely.
right on, 1.2.
1.20, it says that any calls to officials of state agencies or the Department of Education regarding district operations or business shall be reported to the full board, to the board president prior to the contact. And the thing in the middle doesn't relate to that, it's kind of a different sentence, but anyway. Never conduct any investigation into any district matter without the direct authority of the full board. And those two kind of go together to me, out of the four that are under 1.20. And those, it seems to me that if, in some hypothetical district, if you have an incident where you suspect that there is a problem that needs to be discussed, or a question that you have that you're not getting answered, then it's perfectly legitimate for a board member to investigate a matter, and it's perfectly legitimate for a board member to discuss and have questions answered without interference of their free speech rights by the board.
I'm a little confused here. What is it you believe a board member has the responsibility, or what do you think a board member should be investigating? I mean, that's what we have other people for, if an issue comes up, and the superintendent investigates anything that's happens in the school. What is it, a board member? That's not, I mean, we need to stay in our lane. I don't think that's our business to do an investigation. What, I mean, I know it has happened, and that's why she's bringing this up, because it's what she has done. And I'm asking, what ability do you have to do an investigation? I don't understand.
I'm saying that
I mean,
if
our
there is a
secretary-
problem, she addressed something to me in just a moment, I will listen to you, of course. That if there is a problem, then we should all be as aware of it as possible.
Aware, yes, but what problem going on in the district does a board member, again, I say we have to stay in our lane, a board member have the ability to know how or whatever to investigate? What business is that of ours? I mean, we have so many other things that we have to be responsible for, and now to add something to our plate. I wish you hadn't had that tape turned off. Because you don't want to speak up, you know, I have to be miserable. Go ahead, I can't talk now.
I feel that
Jesus
if you want to
Christ.
conduct an investigation, it should be with the approval of the board. It should be a board function, not one individual on the board to do that. You should bring the problem to the board, and the board discusses it and make a decision based on whatever you found out.
In a hypothetical situation where you thought that Dr. Keenan, Ms. Fisher, and I were doing something inappropriate.
Don't put Dr. Keenan in there.
I just,
And don't make it
hypothetical.
hypothetical, it's what you do.
It's
So you
hypothetical.
can make it the
So-
when you did it.
So if there were the three of us doing something that you thought was inappropriate, you think that you should have to come to a group that includes the three of as a
It should
majority.
be addressed to the board, it should be
Yes,
addressed
if
to
you
the board.
think something's being done,
Yes,
rather than
it
call
should
down
be
the
addressed to the full board.